situated. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another live. Tasha checking in with another video for Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 27. Free Candice, free Candice, free Candice. Child, I don't know why they gave that the title of this episode, but I guess, child, that's what they wanted to go with. Let me fix my lighting, y'all, to where I wanted to be. I think, hold on. Now I like this one. All right. If it's your first time tuning in with me, y'all already know Redefine Me channel. We got to get it together over here. We be having to fix stuff, pull stuff down, adjust cameras, and all that other stuff. But y'all, I love it. I love it. I don't apologize for it because I want to give y'all good quality in the whole nine with the videos, okay? So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We have a good time over here. All right, so let's get into this episode. Y'all, the thrill is gone with this show. And I mean that saying that the luster is gone. Like when the first two episodes came out with a bang, like they was giving it to us, and I was like, okay, this new cast might be good, this new season might be good, but y'all, as we get into it, it just seems like it's dwindling down back to a 5 on my rating scale. So if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, to me, it was just a 5. It was just a 5. So we're going to get into it. As y'all already know, I do take notes. So if I look down, that means that's what I'm doing, referring to my notes. Let's see what couple we're going to start with, y'all, because this episode was not all that. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with Joey and Mike to get them out of the way. What's up, Parole Font? I guess that I'm the... Child, it's always somebody, every time. It's always somebody you gotta hide and block from the lives because they be saying some crazy stuff. You know, I'm gonna get a moderator at some point, but my channel hasn't grown to the level of where I would need a moderator yet. So I ain't gonna do that yet, but I'm gonna get one. Thank you for the hearts, y'all. All right, let's get started with Joey and Michael just to kick them off. And again, if it's your first time joining, we are reviewing the show Love During Lockup. It comes on Friday nights at 9 p.m. on WeTV. And if you don't have WeTV, you could just wait a couple of hours after it aired and go to YouTube, and they have it there as well. Okay. All right, let's go. Joey and Michael. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about this couple. Okay, so y'all heard it right. It's Joey and Michael. So they are the first gay couple since I have been watching this show that they have had on the show. And I'm getting super annoyed because most of their content, when you have them come up, the Girl Scout Brownie, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming in. Go ahead and like the video. With them, their content is mostly about sex, and it's very annoying. This episode, they could have kept them off to the side and in the closet, no point intended, but they could have, because it was no need for them. They didn't have nothing going on. I think they are boring, and their content is just really getting on my last nerve. We don't need to hear every episode what sexual things Mike likes and how Joey is scared to be out of the closet and all of this stuff. And this episode was no different. And so I'm gonna just give a whatever I got from them, y'all. Okay, so Joey opens up, right, and he is meeting up at some gay cafe, and I say that because they have the flag all around and the people and the signs, and so they let you know that where he's at. And sidebar, we don't need to see every episode WeTV that he is a gay man. We know that based off the fact that he is dating someone named Michael. So we know what it is. We don't need to have that thrown in our face every episode like they do all the time. So anyway, Joey meets up with some celebrity drag queen child. Her name was or his name was Minerva, I guess. and the person is a sex columnist. And I'm like, Joey, you're 40 years old. Why are you meeting up with a sex columnist? What's up, Walker family? Just in case you haven't been told today, you're awesome and beautiful inside and out and loved. Oh, thank you. Jay, what's up, Jay? Welcome to the live. Black Lives Matter. Okay, thank you for that. So anyway, so let's get back to this. So Joey is 40 years old, and he ends up meeting up with this sex columnist. Listen, let me tell you something. There is a movie called The 40-Year-Old Virgin. So I ain't saying that people at 40 years old should have this extreme experience in sex. However, I think at 40 years old, you should not be asking questions and wondering about things like you're 15 years old. This conversation was just so juvenile and immature. And so he's sitting down and he's trying to get sex advice from this person. And he's just asking all these questions, and the person is sitting up here telling him, well, maybe you should try doing this or try doing that, or pleasure yourself by yourself, and blah, 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 blah. It was just really hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I don't want to hear no more about it. Then we pan over to Joey, and he gets a hotel because he wants to have some alone time with Mike on the video call. And Joey lives with his parents. And so, what's up, lovely red? If I don't read what you put in the comments, that mean it ain't worth reading. I'm gonna start doing that until you say something real crazy where you get blocked. So anyway, so Joey, he gets a hotel room so him and Mike can have some alone time on this video call. And me, I'm not understanding why he needed to get a whole hotel. Y'all already know that Joey don't make that much money, right? Because $50 a week will set him back, according to his brother from the last episode. And so because he lives with his parents, he wanted to have some alone time, but the video call is only like 10 minutes. So you spent like maybe $100 and something on a hotel to have alone time with him, and you were only going to get that alone time for 10 minutes before the video cut off. So they're on the video, and Joey is talking about he got this alone time, and he actually has some lubricant on the bed. I saw that, the camera panned to it, and I just was like, what are we doing with them two? What are we doing? Like, if Joey isn't comfortable in his sexuality or community or whatever it is that he's doing, we don't need to have a front row seat of him trying to bust out the closet and take the nails off and stuff. I don't want to see that, right? So the video call lasted 10 minutes. Of course, the video call was over. But before it was over, in that 10 minutes, Mike asked Joey, said that one of my friends saw that you had a profile on a dating site. And Joey was like, yeah, well, if it's up there, I haven't used it. I've been talking to you. So Mike tried to get in his feelings about it, which was a lie, because Mike is a gigolo and a hoe, and he don't really care about Joey. He up here acting like he was so mad about the profile, about him being on a dating site. I was like, Mike, get out of here. You don't want Joey little awkward self. So they hang up the video call. Joey acted like he mad in the hotel room, talking about you have been in jail, you were in jail for a year and all this other stuff. And Mike still hasn't came out to Joey and told him that he is actually going to be looking at maybe 6 more years in jail. And yeah, that was it for them. That was really all that happened with them. It was nothing major. If you ask me, we could have saw another couple and kept Joey and Michael off. I take notes, and they freaking wasted a piece of my paper. I was like, I could have just not wrote that down, but whatever. Let's get on to Rick and Samantha. Y'all know Rick and Samantha is our older couple, right? They in like their mid to late 50s. I think Rick is like 56. And so they are our older couple on the season. Hold on, let me make sure. I got Rick and Samantha notes. Yeah, okay. So Rick and Samantha. So y'all know last episode Rick had a high school reunion at one of his friends' houses, right? What's up, y'all? I'm just gonna say y'all. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hello, hello, welcome to the live. Thank you for coming. If you're in the live, make sure you go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and hit the like button, and most importantly, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We have a good time over here. Okay, so Rick, we know last episode he was at his high school reunion. The high school reunion really looked like a pool party because it was a bunch of middle-aged 50-year-old people that was standing around the pool and they was just chilling. Wasn't nothing major going on. I was like, it looked like a cookout, but whatever. That was their high school reunion, child. And so now, fast forward this episode, we opened up with him, and you know he doesn't have any kids, so he is with his nieces that he takes on as his adoptive daughters, so to speak. And so they're with him, they're having breakfast, and they're asking about the reunion. And so Rick is saying it was, you know, it was cool, and he's got his phone out, and he's about to show them pictures of the reunion. Just when he's about to show them pictures, who text message pops up on the phone? Sandy. Y'all know Sandy really want Rick. Sandy is like, if Sam mess up, I'ma slide in there and I'ma be in there like swimwear. Sandy wants Rick body yada yada, and she wants it, and she don't care if he in a relationship with Sam or not. And so the nieces is like, you know, oh, who's Sandy and all of that, and he's like, oh, one of the classmates, blah blah blah. Then after that, and he's trying to show the pictures, who calls? Sam calls. You know, I always thought in my mind, if you're locked up in jail, like you only get to have a phone call at a certain time during the day. It seems like when we're watching these shows, and I don't know if it's the editing or what, but it seems like they just always seem to have time to call. And it's like jail, they get so many perks, and it's like not even jail anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like she just always seems to have time to call. I don't know. And then some of them have like contraband phones in there, but then I heard the phones can be allowed. So child, I don't know. But anyway, Sam calls and we find out that Sam has been married 4 times. So if she gets married to Rick, this will be her 5th marriage. I said, child, ain't no way. Let me tell y'all something. I love my husband. I love my married life. I'm happily married. And if it don't work out for some reason, God forbid, some reason it don't work out, guess what? I'm single until Jesus calls me home. I am staying single. I'm not going to go and get married again. The only way I would get married again is if something happens to my husband, is if God himself literally speaks to my spirit and says, you're going to marry this person. That's the only way. But yeah, if something happens to my husband, I'm gonna get married again, but not Sam. Sam says, look, life is too short, let me just keep rolling these men up in here. Sam have been married 4 times, and so her and Rick are engaged right now, and so that's what they're supposed to be doing when she gets out, so that she will be able to parole to his house. Like, you got to be married in order for the person to get out and be paroled to the person, the significant other's house, right? So that's why I believe she wants to marry Rick, because she wants to live where he's at. So as soon as she gets on the phone, y'all, she asks Rick, she says, hey, you know, what you doing? He's like, I'm having breakfast with the nieces. And she's like, oh, hey, how y'all doing? And right then she asks him, she says, so did you tell everybody that we were engaged? And I'm like, why is she needing him? You know, that's because Rick, we saw last episode, all the women was all over Rick, right? So she was making sure that everybody that they went to high school with, they must live in a small town or something, but she was making sure everybody they went to high school with is full aware that him and Sam are engaged. And he's like, yeah, everybody knows. And I'm like, dang, Samantha, why? I just don't understand. But she has her anxiety about it and all of that because she's locked up and he's out in the free world. So she don't want him to be out there storing his raw oats. So she always calls and makes sure that he does what she tells him to do. Rick is telling her, I guess apparently when they're shooting this is closer to Christmas. So Rick is telling her on the phone, I might not be able to make it for the holidays to see you. And Sam is of course annoyed about that. She is saying, why is it that you won't be able to see me for the holidays? If I can't see you in December, I don't know the next time I'm going to see you. And Rick is like, it's a financial burden and strain for me to come and see you. And Sam don't care. She ain't trying to hear it. She's mad about it. And she also goes and tells him, well, I need some money on my books. So I guess he hasn't been putting that much money on her books and things like that. And she's like, not seeing you for Christmas will make me mad, but not having my coffee will make me even more mad and all of that. And so I'm just like, girl, you should be grateful that this man is dating you, willing to date you, willing to put money on your books. Rick is out here single. He ain't got no kids. He could have found any of them women at that reunion party because all of them was ready to go. And he's holding out for you, and you're locked up and you're complaining because he not putting the necessary money on your books, and he might not be able to see you during the holidays. I don't know if people in jail don't realize the inflation that is going on all across the U.S. When I say it is high, it is high. Hello, is Sanjay, Abraham. Hello. Welcome to the live. It's high in the U.S. Child, let me tell you something. I live in Atlanta or Georgia. A one-bedroom apartment, depending on where you live at. Now, if you live in Atlanta, that's the city. A one-bedroom apartment could easily cost you $1,800, maybe more. And if you live on the outskirts of Atlanta, that ain't no better. A one-bedroom could set you back $1,600, maybe. Abraham says, where are you from? I'm from Washington, D.C., which is in the United States, but I live in Georgia. And so some Sam acted all like I'm not understanding why you can't do this for me or do that for me. Sam, let me tell you something, ma'am. I know you locked up and you don't know what's going on in the free world, but let me tell you something. It is high. It is high out here. And let me tell you something else. Everybody ain't making the necessary money to be able to maintain living. People out here just trying to survive. What's up? Is that Bernie? Y'all, this light is all up in my face. Clout lover boy. Hey, beautiful. Thank you, Bernie, for the love. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all hit the like button. Abraham says, do you pray for me? I will pray for you, Abraham. Whatever you're going through, God is going to fix it. He's going to work it out, and I will keep you in my prayers, on my prayer list. Okay, so what else? Okay, so the nieces feel like me. The nieces is saying, man, she should be grateful that you are willing to take care of her while she's locked up. I mean, what's the problem? So Rick goes, we pan over to Rick. He leaves the niece's house and he goes to play racquetball with one of his friends, right? And Rick says that he feels like he's getting married too soon. You know what I'm saying? Bernie says, how are you doing today? I am awesome, Bernie. Thank you for asking. I hope I'm saying your name right, Bernie, because the light is like in my face over here and I kind of need glasses. What's up, Miss K? Welcome to the live. Hi, this is my first time. What show are we talking about? We are talking about Love During Lockup. It comes on Friday nights at 9 o'clock on We TV. If you don't have We TV, if you wait until about 11 o'clock, 11:30, they will upload a new episode. What's up, Teresa? Thank you for joining the live. Let's support one another. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get them likes up. Smash the like button for this live. And so Rick is out with his friend. He hangs up with Samantha. He goes out with his friend, right? They're playing racquetball, him and a friend. Rick is 58, y'all. Is he 58? Yeah. And he said he's retired, so he's living off of like a fixed income and everything. And his ex-wife gets half of his pension. So what I'm trying to figure out, how is Rick retired at 58? The retirement age in the United States is 67 the last time I checked. And so I'm like, unless Rick retired due to like medical issues or something like that, how is he retired already at 58? I don't understand that. He still has a few years that he can get out there and kind of make some things shake if he needs to. And the way Samantha is acting, Rick gonna have to go get another job. Lord, please don't let Rick be like a Walmart greeter. Older people end up going back to work and they go and be a Walmart greeter. And it pains me because it's like you should have prepared so that you would not have to deal with this. I'm telling y'all, whoever on this live, y'all, please prepare because you're not always going to be as young to work. Stash aside some money, y'all. I got a video on the 100 envelope challenge on my channel. Go check that out when we get off the live. It is a way, a foolproof way that you could save money. And I'm telling y'all, once you finish the envelope challenge, it's a 3-month challenge. At the end of the 3 months, you will have 5,000 some odd dollars at the end of 3 months. You can put that in your savings however you want to do it, invest it, do some stocks or whatever you want to do with it, then turn around and do it again for the next 3 months. In 6 months, you will have $10,000 saved. And it's a foolproof way of doing it, y'all. So go and check that out after we get off the live. I'm telling y'all. But yes, make sure y'all save because Rick is out here seeming like he gonna have to go back to work, y'all, and that is sad. So Rick is talking to his friend and all of this, and his friend is like, "Do you want to marry Samantha?" And Rick had to think about it for 2 seconds. Then he's like, "Yes, that's the person I want to be with." And I'm just kind of like, Rick, I think you lying. You putting on for the cameras, y'all. I don't think you want to marry Sam. I think Rick, real talk, he wants to live out his life by himself, having fun, enjoying himself, riding his bike, and just chilling. What's up? I cannot read your name. Ayalan? I'm probably so wrong. How are you? I am well. Thank you for asking. So let's move on to the next couple. That was Rick and Samantha, y'all. I don't think they're gonna get married, but we shall see. All right, y'all. The next couple is going to be Teenie and Rob. Okay. So Teenie had opened up. Teenie sit on the couch with her beautiful children, and they are having a conversation. Y'all know last episode, Teenie found out that Rob is going to have to do 2 months extra in jail instead of 1 month because what's up, Bluey fan, what's going on? Welcome to the live. Welcome. So we find out on this episode, Teenie sits down with her children and she reveals to the children that Rob has 2 months instead of 1 month. He opted to take the 2 months so that he wouldn't have any parole when he got out of jail. So when he gets out of jail, he will be free as a bird. He ain't got to check in with nobody. He ain't got to do no P tests. He ain't got to do none of that. In my opinion, he done been locked up for 5 years at this point. If I was him, I would have took the daggone extra month of jail as well. I mean, it's smart to me because when you get out, you don't got to worry about, checking in with nobody and all of that. So Teenie explaining to her children that he's going to miss the little boy's birthday party and everything, but she said he'll be out for the daughters and all of this, basically asking them how they feel. And the kids is like, it's all good. It's been 5 years. I mean, what's 2 more months? They basically kind of don't care. So then we pan over. And Teenie shares this moment with her daughter, and she tells her daughter that when he gets out, I will still have time for you. We will still do our mommy and daughter things, our manicures, our pedicures, getting her hair done, and all that other stuff. Then we pan over to Teenie. She meets up with her mom, and her mom comes over her house, and the mom is just kind of like, I'm afraid that I'll be losing you just like the kids are afraid. And so everybody's worried that when Rob gets out, Teenie's time is going to be sucked up by Rob. And I'm just kind of like, I mean, they might be engulfed with each other for a little bit, but she also has 2 children. She also has a life. I mean, she don't work, so I don't see how her time going to be that taken up, So the mom, she says, well, Mom, I'm going to be here for you and everything. And so she says, let's do some retail therapy on Rob. And so they're going to go out and they're going to go shopping and they're going to use Rob's money. Then we pan over to Rob, y'all. Rob, to me, be putting 20 on 10. And if y'all don't know what that means he be doing too much, right? Because he made it seem like that he is the big man on campus every time he gets on the screen. First of all, he takes thirst trap pictures. If y'all don't know what thirst trap pictures are, those are pictures where people take to make people comment and say, oh, you beautiful, oh, you this, oh, you cute. They kept showing pictures of Rob. He was like this. I'm like, Rob, don't nobody want to see you pose? What are you, voguing? So Rob, he then tells us, the viewers, that he is breadwinner owner of the house. He says that Teeny spends a lot of money, and he says that he brings in about 6 to 7 thousand a month. Now, I don't know if that's from his small business that he has with his brother. Still hasn't said what the business is. I still don't believe it is a business. And then he also says that he plays poker. Wait, is it poker? Yes, he plays poker and he wins about $1,000 every time he plays poker. And I'm thinking to myself, this don't sound right. It don't sound right. How are you able to win? I mean, I know you can win money playing poker, but sir, you're locked up. Like, I don't understand. Something about everything he was just wrong. And he made it seem like that, when she goes shopping and I ask her how much she spent and she doesn't answer, then he's like, okay, well, I gotta go back to the poker table and win some more money. Like he never loses or something. And I'm just looking at him like, sir, I got my good eye on you, Rob, because I don't believe what you're saying. Teeny and her mom gets to the shopping area where they're buying the clothes and everything like that. They're spending time together. The mom gets emotional because she feels like that she's not gonna have Teeny in her life anymore, and she assures her that she will, and that's it with them. Nothing really major happened with Teeny and Rob. Rob also let us know in this episode that he wants a submissive woman, and he says that he doesn't feel that Teeny is that. And it's crazy to me because they're married at this point, so you already knew that she wasn't a submissive woman, I guess, or maybe you're learning that. I don't know how long it was before they got married, but they've been married for a little bit, and it's like, well, what are you going to do about it now? You're married to her. So, submissive woman or not, this is your wife and this is who you're with. So anyway, that's it with them. Nothing really major happened with Teeny and Rob, and that's the end of them. Let's get on to the next couple. I was about to say last couple, but we ain't do Andrew and Candice yet. Let's talk about Andrew and Candice, because we're going to save the psycho for last. So Andrew and Candice. So Andrew is waiting for Candice to come out. What's going on, Haba? I guess that's how you pronounce your name. I'm not sure. Welcome to the live. Welcome. So Candice is about to get out. Andrew's standing out there. He is waiting for Candice and all of that. And so she's on her way out. Candice comes out, and Candice does not look like her picture that they keep showing us week after week. She looked like she gained a little bit, and she probably did, but she just doesn't look the same. I don't know if it was a filter on her mugshot that they show us or what, but it just was not a good picture. To me, she didn't look the same. Okay, so she comes out, her and Andrew hug, they kiss and all of that. And then she gives us the background about her. Okay, so she says she was 19 years old when she started getting in trouble with the police. Okay, she says she got in trouble for street racing, for running from the police. She says total she spent 6 years in jail, y'all. In prison and in jail. She says she's been locked up with charges of stolen vehicles, vehicle something, she said. I can't remember what that one was. And then residential felony or something. But all of her issues that she's locked up for involves a car. And it's crazy to me that Andrew went and actually brought her a pickup truck, and all of her issues involve some type of vehicle. I'm like, why would you get her a car when she has issues with the car? So I don't know. Hold on, let me get rid of somebody. All right, that person is gone. They putting crazy stuff, and I don't like the crazies. So anyway, Andrew, as soon as she gets out, they hug and kiss and stuff. They go to the truck and everything, and she's like, I need a cigarette. She keeps saying she needs a cigarette. And he's like, well, before you get your cigarette, I have to ask you a question. And he brings out the ring box, and he's like, will you marry me? And I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I've seen this happen a couple of times on this show, and I don't know why you would ask a felon as soon as they get out of jail to marry you. Like, you don't even know if they're going to stay out of jail. You don't know if they're reacclimated, if they turn themselves around. You just do not know. What's up, Brooklyn? Is it okay if I donate you 500? Yeah, you can donate whatever you like to the channel. You can donate whatever you like to the channel. I don't know how you would get it to me, but I'm cool with it. So Andrew asks her, of course, she says yes to the proposal, okay? And she put the ring on her finger. I mean, why wouldn't she say yes? Andrew is one of them people that is going to give her whatever she asks for. You know, the friend last week told her on the phone, girl, you could run this dude, you could milk this dude for whatever you want. And so why wouldn't she say yes? Of course she said yes to him. After she said yes and everything, he's showing her the fake Louis Vuitton bag that he got her because, child, it is not Louis Vuitton. The way that zipper fell off, I said, oh, he got that bag off Canal Street in New York. Okay, don't play with it. He said, let me go get a knockoff bag. And because even the little sleeve the bag came out of, I already knew it was fake. I said, this daggone thing is faker than a $2 bill. So then she goes through her purse and all the stuff and everything. And she is in her confessional and she says, get this, y'all, he's not the typical guy that she would go for, right? But she says he is sweet and handsome. She had the nerve to throw in there handsome. I said, who we talking about? I said, who? Not freaking Andrew. Andrew to me looks like Quasimodo. I'm telling y'all, if y'all go Google Quasimodo, I'm telling you, that's who Andrew looks like. She talking about he handsome. I said, girl, where? But again, beauty is an eye to beholder, so maybe he's handsome to her. I don't know, but I feel like she's lying. She said it isn't about his money. Wait, hold on, what she say? No, I wrote that. Okay. I feel like it's about his money and anything he can do for her. Because the moment he doesn't have money and he stops doing stuff for her, she's not going to want Andrew. So, she says that after that, he said, what's next? She says, well, I have to check into the halfway house. And it's called Well Care by 3 p.m. What's up, Lonnie World? I love your wig. Where'd you get it from? Thank you, thank you. Oh gosh, I'm gonna do a review on where I got this from. It's from my pretty or my pretty hair or something like that. But thank you, girl. Yeah, I like it too. I'm gonna do a review on it. I'm probably gonna wait until I get the next one and then do a review on that one. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do love my little friend, my little hair. This is Tiffany. I name all my stuff. You gotta put, when you name something, that means it has purpose. So I name them. So anyway, Candice has to check into the halfway house by 3 p.m. And so she says, that's where I need to go. She says the halfway house gave her 20 to 30 days before she can change her address. And she mad about it. She gonna tell them, I told them I want to do a 14-day program. Lonnie's World says, you should do a curly wig. Oh, I am. The next one that I get is gonna probably be like some type of loose wave or something like that. I feel like curls for me works out better for my, my head shape and all of that. So I'm going to definitely do some type of loose wave, curly something the next go round. So she's mad because the halfway house said 20 to 30 days before you can change your address because, baby, you just got out of jail. They don't know if you changed. She's like, they're saying I need to prove to them that I changed. I'm like, yeah, duh. You need to prove that you are ready to go into society and be a contributing member. They're just not going to let you go to the apartment that Andrew has gotten for you. They want to make sure you ain't relapsed. So Andrew says, oh, yeah, and the zipper to your Louis Vuitton bag, because y'all know it wasn't no Louis Vuitton bag. He said it's inside. It's inside the purse. And she's just like, oh, okay, it's fine. She said she did not plan on being financially dependent on Andrew. I was like, liar, liar, liar. What's up, that girl Slay? Yes, welcome to the live. She is a epic liar, y'all. She talking about she ain't depend on him financially. She said she asked him, started out with a pillow, right? And he said, okay, well, I'll send you a pillow or money for a pillow or put it on your books. He said, what else do you need? Soon as he said, what else does she need? She said, let me see how far I can milk this dude. And she has milked him to the tune of like $15,000, I think. So, yeah, don't play me talking about some, oh, I wasn't looking at him financially. I said, yeah, okay, whatever. What's up, Hadley Decker? is it Hattie Decker? Welcome to the live. Hi, can I have a shout out? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Um, so I think she's lying. I think she's lying. Andrew, she told, and then she wants to paint this narrative just like the couple from last season. Remember Brittany and Andy? How Brittany was just like, oh, I'm not comfortable with all that affection and everything. She's doing the same thing. She's telling Andrew, just give me time. I'm not comfortable with the affection. Because Andrew is all up in her face, though. I'm like, dude, would you please get out her face? Why are you so up in her face? And hold on, y'all. I gotta get rid of a crazy person. All right, that person's gone. Child, people, when you are a content creator, especially when you go live, you bring in all the crazies. And I've been trying to get rid of it because I don't have a moderator yet. When my channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to enlist a moderator. And I don't know. We'll see how it rolls. But I might have to get a moderator because you be having these people saying some crazy stuff. So anyway, she all up in her face. She don't like it. And I actually agree with her on this thing. Like, give her time to breathe. This girl has been locked up. She wants to smell the air, see the sun, see the grass and all of that. Y'all already kissed, y'all already hugged and all of that. Get out of her face. He all up in here. I'm like, Andrew, go on about your business. But she's going to paint this picture just like Brittany did on last season, that she need to get her son, that she don't want to be affectionate with him and all of this stuff. And it's going to end up breaking apart. I think that Candice watched the last season of Love After Lockup and she picked a character that she could relate to, and unfortunately it was Brittany, and now she want to act like Brittany on her time on the show. But we shall see, y'all. But they are doomed. I don't believe they're going to make it. Last and final couple, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button for this video. Last couple, y'all, is going to be Ayana and Jamal. Ayana and Jamal. Let me tell y'all something. Ayana is the girl that's on the thumbnail of the video. So when you click on my video, you see that girl on the front. Thank you for the hearts. That is Ayana. So y'all know that Ayana is awaiting her sentencing. It is sentencing day for her. Now Ayana the one that's in the free world. Jamal the one that's locked up. But Ayana been out here having DUIs. And so because of that, she is about to be sentenced. Yes, she about to serve a little bit of time in jail herself. So she gets a call from Jamal, right? And he's talking to her and saying how she feeling, it's sentencing day and all of this stuff. And he is saying, hold on, y'all. And oh yeah, okay, so they're talking on the phone. He's talking to her, trying to ease her mind about the sentencing and everything. And she's talking to him about the last episode. She's saying, you're really going to wait 2 years. And then he starts backpedaling. He's talking about, I'm not going to wait 2 years to marry you. I'm just saying I'm going to wait 2 years to give you the wedding that you want. No, Jamal, stand on business. You said last episode that you were going to wait 2 years to marry her. And I wasn't mad at Jamal for saying that. You have to get out. You have to make some money. You have to get reacclimated to society. 2 years is not long based off the fact that you were locked up. You got to get out and breathe a little bit. But no, just like the rest of these people, Ayana wants Jamal to come out and do these amazing things that I don't understand why they don't understand. It's not happening like that. Okay, so then she says, she says she has to call him back because she has to set up. Didn't I block you? Hold on. Try to block. Maybe they got 2 pages. I thought I blocked the person. The same person came back and said the same crazy stuff. Alright, so she tells him she has to call Jamal back or they have to talk later because she has to get ready for court. Now, she ends up setting the phone up on the counter, and her little baby girl, who is 2 years old, she starts making her breakfast. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe she got to get the child food ready first before she leave the house. No, Ayana has the phone set up because the court proceeding is going to happen via video phone. And I'm like, really? You can do that? I said, wow, I'm out the loop. I don't know about too much of nothing that's going on. So she's fixing the baby food, and then the phone is set up. And so she goes on, and then it pans over. Like, we don't hear the whole court proceeding and everything. I guess they had to blur that out or edit it out because we couldn't hear that part. But then the next time we pan over to Ayana slamming her phone down on the counter and all of this, and now she turned up, and I'm like, oh Lord, what happened? And so she's like, that judge is disrespectful. That judge, and they show the outline of the transcript, right? From what was being said. So it highlights the part. So Ayana basically was asking the judge, can she feed her daughter while this is going on? And I'm thinking to myself, girl, you're in court. Your attention and focus needs to be directed to court. Anything you had to do before this court proceeding started, you should have did that before. Ain't nobody got time for us to be waiting for you to fix food for your daughter. She's sitting up here talking about the judge disrespectful, F her. And I'm like, what in the world? And she up here cursing in front of her daughter, talking about she wouldn't let me fix my daughter no food. Don't you fix your kids food when you had food and all of that, kids and all of that. And I'm like, Ayana, you care about your daughter eating, but you're up here behaving badly in front of her, cursing, jumping around, ripping the mic off and throwing it on the floor. What's going on? I cannot pronounce none of what you wrote. I'm sorry. This must be a different language. Thank you for the hearts, though. Y'all, I am so American. I don't speak any other language. No other language. I speak Ebonics for my people from the hood, but I do not speak no other language. You're from the Philippines. Okay, well, welcome. Welcome from the Philippines. That's what's up. Thank you for joining my live. Go ahead and like the live, and most importantly, subscribe. Welcome from the Philippines. I love all of my people from around the world. It's so amazing that they find my lives and they come on and they participate in the lives. I love it. I do love it. Okay, so Ayana rips the mic off, y'all. She's mad. Then she goes into what looks like a closet, I guess. And all of a sudden, Jamal calls. And Jamal is like, well, how did it go? What happened? And everything like that. And so Ayana starts telling him that the judge was disrespectful. She got on my nerves, blah, 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 blah. And then Jamal is the voice of reason. So this is what happened, right? So Ayana ended up getting 15 days, okay? So she was getting her sentencing. She didn't know how long she was going to have to do in jail. She gets 15 days. She has to be on house arrest for 75 days, and she has 4 years probation. Ayana thought that was too rough. She still, because Ayana can't wrap her mind around the fact that smoking weed and driving shouldn't be an issue. She thinks that should just be fine. I should be able to just drive and drink and smoke and do whatever the heck I want to do. It should not be a big deal. Why are they tripping off of something like that? See, something is wrong up here. She doesn't connect with society. Something is going on with her. And so she got the baby in her arms, I guess in the closet, talking to Jamal. And Jamal is the voice of reason with her. He is telling her, you need to chill. That judge holds your freedom in her hand, his or her hand. He told her, she has to, some of them are jerks, but she has to still bite her tongue because they hold her freedom in her hand. So I'm thinking to myself, how is it that Jamal is the voice of reason with her? And she still doesn't get it. Something is, Ayana needs somebody. She needs an intervention. She needs counseling. She needs serious therapy. Y'all know she met with that anger counselor one time that we saw of so far in the season. And I don't know if she has met with this lady again or what has happened or if that was just for the cameras. But this lady needs to, if I was the judge and the way that she was behaving in court, not only would I have given her the 15 days, I probably would have given her more, to be honest. That judge was being nice. I would have given her more because of her attitude. That's number one. I would have also reprimanded her. This is my sentencing for Ayana. I would have given her 30 days in jail. I would have reprimanded her to anger management while she's locked up daily. She would have had to have a daily session with a licensed therapist every day. Her kids would have been with the mom. That, of course, the mom's going to take them. And she would have been on house arrest, where she would have had to only leave the house to go to anger management group sessions. I would have allowed her to go to that and then come right back in the house. She would have had to get a legit job, not no stripping job, twerking her booty or nothing like that. I would have needed to see a 9 to 5 job. I would have made her get some responsibility in her life. I would have also made her donate time to the Girls and Boys Club, doing community service work. She would have gotten some hours of that. And she would have been on probation. I don't know if I would have did 4 years of probation, but she would have been on some probation. That's my sentencing for Ayana. That's what I would have done. Not because I'm trying to be a jerk to her or harsh to her, but because Ayana needs somebody to lay down the hammer with force, because this woman doesn't have any regard, any respect for her children, for the law, or for herself. She needs some type of serious law biting, like hammer coming down, like bam. Y'all, you need to give her a plethora of things, because she is not ready to be in society and perform regular, because she doesn't get it. And the sad thing is that she is a mother to 2 kids. It's so sad that these kids have to witness this woman behave like this. And she's on a syndicated show, a show that's going to be forever found. Once you record something and you upload it to YouTube, or you upload it, you can always find this show. So forever her actions and behavior is going to be findable. Her kids are going to get older, and you know how cruel kids are in school. They probably going to go to school, and kids going to be like, ain't that your mama on Love during lockup? She was up here shaking her booty and doing all of this and showing her butt in the camera to this dude she with, and kids will make fun of that, and she's just not thinking. And that's why when people have kids on this show, if I was on the show, I would never show my kids. I would mention them, yes, but I would never show them, because I don't want to attach them to my experience of this show. But no, not these people. I don't know if they give them more money for showing the kids or what it is, but Ayana is a lost cause. She really needs some help. Like, for real. Ayana, if you ever watch my video, girl, I would be more than happy to have some counseling sessions with you and talk with you and really help you see how your actions are affecting your children. And that's the most important thing. And that's why these kids are running amok and doing whatever and is disrespectful and have no type of respect for anyone, because the parents are trying to be friends and not being authority figures in their life. But if the parents are messed up and they don't know how to be an authority figure in the child's life, how are they going to pass on morals and standards and foundation principles and all of that? And then so the way Ayana is behaving, it leads me to want to go back to her mom and ask the questions. What kind of mother was her mom? I'm not blaming her mom for Ayana's choices, because at a certain point your child gets to a level where you parent them from a level of advice. But at the beginning stages, when she was younger, there should have been foundational things laid. She should have saw great parenting. She should have been reprimanded for her actions and all of that. And I don't think the mother did. I think the mother dropped the ball, in my opinion. We know she did with Ayana, but she also did with the brother, because last episode we found out, and I forgot to mention this on my last review, that the brother also did time in jail. So it's like you got 2 kids and both of them done been locked up. Both of them are acting crazy. So now I'm questioning you as a parent. You know, what foundation did you lay down in the beginning? And a lot of people are saying, oh, Ayana's mom was young, you know, when she had the kids and all that. Baby, I was 21 when I had my daughter, and now my daughter, we have a healthy, great relationship where we can be friends with each other, and we talk, and she's very kind and loving, and she speaks well, and she's she's just a beautiful adult. My daughter is now 20 and she's just a beautiful adult. I just love her. And I feel like the foundation of what I laid in her life, myself and my community, is the reason why she grew up to have these morals and standards. Lonnie World says, are you talking about a movie? No, we're talking about Love During Lockup. It's a show that comes on WeTV at 9 p.m. on Friday nights, and it's about people who date inmates who are people in the free world date inmates. So they meet them probably on these inmate dating sites and then they date them. So this part of the series, because it's a 3-part series, so they have love during lockup. While they're still locked up, they're dating them. When they get out of jail, they have love after lockup, which is my favorite one. That comes on after this. And then you have life after lockup. So that's when they start living the life with the person. I don't really care for life after lockup, but I review all 3 of them. And this is the one that's during lockup. But yeah, y'all, Ayana need help. The girl need help. She's a beautiful girl, right? She just needs somebody to get in here. And unfortunately, I believe that her mom dropped the ball on raising her on how to be a young woman. And it's too late now because Ayana is an adult. She has 2 kids. So you can't really try to help her figure out her, life now. I mean, all you can do is give her advice. And Ayana she don't even want to listen to her mom. We saw that on the last episode when she was going to her mom's house and all of that. She don't even want to listen to her mom. She has no respect for nobody. And it's just really unfortunate. But we'll see what happens to her, y'all. Ayana and Jamal ain't gonna work out either. I don't foresee none of these couples working out. The only reason Teenie and Rob might work out is because they're already married. But then again, once Teenie finds out Rob's secret, because y'all know Rob revealed that he had another lady tattooed on his arm. Once Teenie find that out, I don't know. But then Teenie may overlook it because she ain't got to work and Rob is paying everything, so she may overlook it to be a kept woman. I don't know. What I do know is all these couples to me are doomed. I don't foresee it working out with nobody. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to the replay watchers. Go ahead and hit the like button. That's the end of my review. Hitting the like button is so important, y'all, because that pushes me out to more people. I have a whole bunch of views lately, which is really, really good. But the downside is that people aren't liking the video, and so it doesn't push the way it needs to and give me that popularity that I need to so that I can gain more subscribers. And that is the goal. I love doing YouTube. I love interacting with people from all over the world. I love reviewing these shows and doing product reviews and all of that. I just love it. And so I want to continue to do that. So if y'all go ahead and do me that solid and like the video, it don't cost you nothing. It don't cost no money. It don't cost nothing. Just to smash the like button on the way out. Replay watchers, go ahead and smash the like button too. Drop in the comments what y'all thought about this particular episode. If you have not seen the episode yet, go on YouTube. They have it on YouTube. Look up Love During Lockup, watch the episode, and then come back and drop some comments and let me know what y'all think about it, okay? I love y'all so much. I hope y'all have an awesome and amazing Saturday, or whenever you watch this live. Is Saturday right now, but if you watch it on Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday. Whatever day you watch it. I love y'all to pieces until we meet again, which will be on Monday. I do motivational message on Monday. I do a chit chat and a motivational message, and I also added a new segment to my channel called Lunchtime Language, where we talk about various topics and things that's going on in the world, and we have a good time. I really do like that. I do it around my lunch break, which is at 6 p.m. Because I work various hours. So stop on in Mondays and Tuesdays. I do lunchtime language, and I also do motivational message on Monday as well. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining the live. Thank you. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Bye now.